Goodbye, Siam Reach. Morning.
ทุกคนละBay Airline Flight LQ 670 flight to Phnom Penh International Airport. Today flight time will be 35 minutes. We have now landed at Phnom Penh International Airport. Please remain seated until the fasten seatbelt sign went off.
Lehigh, thank you.
Alright, so we are now in Phnom Penh for the second time. We're off to our hostel, Rachana Hostel. This time we're going to stay for 2 days. The last time we stayed for 5 hours.
See which one we enjoy more.
And this was our room at Rachana Hostel. Decent price for the size. The bathroom wasn't too nice though. All in all, giving this 3 out of 5 stars. Spacious room, good location, just a bit dirty when it comes to their bathroom, but definitely value for money. After checking in at Rachana Hostel, we decided to go around the area.
Hey, we're back in Phnom Penh. We've checked in at Rachana Hostel, and now we're going to have lunch before we go for the National Museum. We're at Jay's Diner, just right in front of the museum. Let's eat.
And this is the National Museum of Cambodia. It houses one of the world's largest collections of Khmer art. Its collections include about 14,000 items, from prehistoric times to periods before, during, and after the Khmer Empire. Five Drunk Men. It is our second bar. James is having his beer.
Stunning, isn't it?
The best part about Five Drunk Men is this view.
Phnom Penh. Time to explore some more. First stop,
Saga Cafe. Not only did the Khmer Rouge carefully transcribe the interrogations, but they also meticulously photographed victims, and these pictures are now used to tell the horrific story. Inside the classrooms that you see in these clips, victims were imprisoned in terrible living conditions. These were the guidelines the victims had to follow. Barbed wires were set up so victims wouldn't jump to their deaths. Of the 20,000 victims who were brought here, on the day the Vietnamese uncovered the city, only 14 were left. They killed each of the individuals. To avoid noise, they were mostly bludgeoned to death. You'll find the pictures of the last 14 victims in each of the rooms of Building A. As the audio guide shares, let us not forget. Let us be keepers of this memory for the victims' sake and ours. After our heartbreaking stop at S21, we decided to go around Phnom Penh. First stop, Java Cafe. Next stop, Botanical. It's a great and relaxing spot to hang out. Especially for the beer drinkers out there. The food is delicious too. Next stop, Jungle Cat on Street 308. I must admit, my time in Phnom Penh taught me more about the people of the country. It made me understand why and how they are the way they are. And that's why I believe Phnom Penh should be a stop should you ever visit Cambodia. Learn the history of the people, understand, and be keepers of the memory. On a tuk-tuk on our way back to Rachana, we did a whole day of exploring, spent a lot of hours at the Genocide Museum, and it was quite bothersome to learn more about what happened here, and it happened in the late 70s. Anyway, you'll see glimpses of the Genocide Museum that we visited earlier in the video. And after that, we just spent the whole afternoon hopping from one resto to another. And that's it. We're on our way back to Rachana Hostel. We'll explore some more tonight.
I can't cross yet, even if I wanted to. Look at that traffic.
First stop for our last night in Phnom Penh was Rom Dang for dinner. Rom Dang is part of the Tree Alliance of restaurants around Cambodia. The Tree Alliance is a global alliance of training restaurants, and all its profits are invested in the students who train there and the social organizations who support these students. While we were in Cambodia, we were lucky enough to eat at 3 Tree Alliance restaurants. After Rom Dang, we ended up at B or Busan. It's just a few spots away from Rom Dang. It's such a classy spot for drinks and food, great music, and great service as well. After B, we went to Street 308 and Basak Lane, where there's so many options for restos and bars. This is where we spent our last few hours of the last night in Phnom Penh.
Cleopatra.
What's Cleopatra?
Give a hair. Or share.
It's just a hidden.
Alright, almost 6 a.m. We're gonna head over to SIHANOUKVILLE today for some beach fun. We are off to our van to the departure area. We're gonna go to SIHANOUKVILLE today and spend 3 days at the beach. Well, first afternoon in SIHANOUKVILLE, and then we're gonna go to Coron Sandowan. And that pretty much sums up our vlog for Phnom Penh. Thank you for dropping by and checking this out. Watch out for the next raw vlog, which is gonna zoom in on SIHANOUKVILLE. We rode a 6-hour van ride to this coastal town, and the question is, was it worth it? You'll find out. Watch out next week, SIHANOUKVILLE. And while you're at it, and while you're here on my channel, don't forget to click subscribe below. Till next time, everybody, bye. So now we're at Patchouli.
Yeah. Take home.